Good morning, welcome to the garden. It's great to have you here. This weekend I want to try and tackle a slippery slope. Let's get our construction on. So what I've got here is a slippery slope that I want to build some stairs on. Now my issue is I've got irrigation running along the middle of this path, so I'm not going to be able to dig very deep to put steps in. Ideally I'd like to build 4, maybe 5 big square boxes, stack them up, fill them up with something, and I've got steps. But because I can't dig, I'm going to have to come up with something a little bit different. I'm going to have my first step start here at this rock, and then 2 more steps above that to match up with the bricks at the entry into the veggie patches. And I think that should work. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 1 meter lengths. 1, 2, 3, 4 0.7 meter lengths. Let's get cutting. When it comes to plugging things in, I always tie my cords in a knot. It means if I'm pulling from either direction, it doesn't come undone. So out of all my leftover wood, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 700s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1 meters. This little one's too short, and I thought I was short a piece, but then I remembered that this bit's already there, so I'm good to go. Maxie, what do you got? Show Dad. So what I'm going to have to do is dig out here and here to put the flat pieces in for the first step. And the next step can go on top of that. I may have to dig out again. The next step will go on top of that. And the last step will finish up just up here. But I'm actually short the timber that's going to sit behind that. We'll have to sort that out later. So I'm going to pre-drill the fronts of the steps and pre-drill the existing piece of wood in the ground, and then I'll be able to put it all together as I go. So I hadn't really thought about how I was going to get all the stairs to lock together. Because at the moment, when I fill one up with dirt, it's just slipping forward and moving around. So I might have to head up to the hardware store and see if I could find some brackets or something that'll hold it all together. So what I got were these L-shaped brackets, which I'm going to attach under here. It should hold it all together quite nicely. So it's all in. So this is really the only piece of wood I got left. It's not quite long enough to finish off this top bit. So this step's probably solid enough for now. I might fill in some of the soil behind it, tie it in with the bricks that go into the veggie patches, then rearrange some of these corner rocks to tie in with it a bit better, fill in all the holes. Then I still need to decide what to put on top of them. Maybe pavers, maybe rocks. My brother suggested decking them, which would probably look really nice. But we'll see how we go. So the steps are mostly complete. We decided to just fill them with what leftover pavers we had and rocks from around the yard. We left space at the back to plant something so that there's nice greenery at the top of each step. I think it turned out pretty well. There's still a little bit of tidying up around the edges to do, particularly up on the top step. But all in all, it's been a massive weekend, but a much needed job well done. Please leave me a comment with any questions you might have. I'll be happy to answer them. If you've done some DIY in your own backyard, I'd love to hear about it. Thanks so much for joining me again. Happy gardening.